All right, friends, how's it going? I read through your Google form questions. It sounds like one, most of you are on the right track of starting to get this project done. I saw some comments about needing to prioritize other things, and that's why we have this due date stretched out. We want to give you guys time to review the material because it's been so long, to take your time. And if you need to do something first, that's okay. But please do not hold off until Monday. There's no possible way I'll be able to answer 90 questions virtually all at the same time in one day for you to turn it in. So start thinking about it, start looking towards the future, and send me obviously questions as they come up. So here were some common questions that I wanted to address with you guys. This is going to be boring, but I wanted to have a screen so you could see the answers as well as hear it, because apparently the volume's kind of getting wonky on some of my videos. So the first um, kind of big concept that was asked questions on was just giving more explanation to the project. So first off, you will use a different method to solve each equations. So there are four methods and four equations. I do not want you to solve all of the equations by graphing. I do not want you to solve them all by factoring. I want you to pick the appropriate each equation. There are multiple answers, you guys. So some of the equations can be done the same way in each of them. But we want to make sure that one of the equations you solve by graphing, one of them you solve by completing the square or factoring and then completing the square and then quadratic formula. You do not solve them all four ways. One method and one equation. Once you use them up, they're done and you don't have to worry about those two anymore. Then you use another method and another equation, pair them up, done. Okay. But again, make sure not all the equations can be solved with every method, so choose wisely. That comes to the next part of the project, which is explain why you picked the method that you did. Or you could also kind of explain why you didn't pick a different method. So maybe something's not possible in this method and you can explain why. You can do this is opening it up to creativity, which for me as a student, that was really hard because I like very concrete rules. So let me give you some suggestions of ways that you can present this. If you want to do a video because you're comfortable with that and you get your iPhone and you show your writing it out and you talk through your process, that would be great. Or if you like video editing, great. If you are more of a picture person, you could create a poster and then take a picture of it and submit it. If you like Google Slides, I had some questions about can you put a picture onto Google Slides, and absolutely. If you want to do your work on a separate sheet of paper and then import that into a Google Slide, that would be perfect. So you need to have your work shown and that explanation somewhere, whether you're speaking the explanation or you can type out the explanation. Again, it's very much open to how you would like to do it, and you can mix and match these things as well. I am the only person who is going to see your projects. You don't have to present it to class. We're not going to do a whole class-wide Google Meet. You're just going to submit it and I will grade it based off of the rubric. So put your teacher hat on right before you submit the project and make sure that you have all of the boxes, the best boxes checked. Um, if you have questions and you're not sure how to do things, that's going to get me to my next slide. What if I don't remember? It's been 2 weeks, and for some of us, even longer, since we've covered these topics. And I understand, I totally get it. It's been a while. So, one place you can look for resources is in the Topic 9 folder. I know there's just printed notes, but for a lot of people, that's not enough. So, there are also videos. There's a playlist that goes through every single topic in Topic 9, or every single section in Topic 9. I will also post some videos in the Wednesday folder for e-learning that you can reference if you would like to. If you've got a handle on it, you don't have to watch them, that's fine, but they'll go through some steps and maybe some common questions. And then also you guys send me a question. I can answer a lot of things virtually, whether that's typing it out or I can send a video, which has been causing me some issues today, so be patient with my response time. But I can help you guys if a question comes up. We could also do a Google Hangout or Meet. I'm getting a little bit better at those. What was I going to say? Oh, please, when you ask a question, be specific because if you just say, "Oh, Miss Krupstat, I don't know how to do anything," that's really hard to answer. Even if we're in person, but especially virtually, it's harder for me to address specifically what your issues are. So ask a specific question. Hey, when I'm completing the square, I forgot. What do I do first? Or what's the first step? Or I can direct you in the right place to look. Lastly, everyone, take a deep breath. It's all going to be okay. I miss you guys terribly. Some of you made me laugh out loud when I was reading through your Google responses because I could just hear you guys saying it. So just remember that we're all here, kind of living life differently right now, but we're going to get through it and it's going to be great. Thanks, guys. Again, please shoot me a message if you still have questions.